For most consumers, buying an SUV is like saying you live in New York because it's the kind of city you can go to for Chinese food at a.m. No one ever does, but it is. Nice to know that if you want you can get a, because the fact is that only 5% of sports car drivers drive their vehicles off-road, but you know, they can if they want to. Herein lies the paradox that sports equipment faces. The dimensions of these vehicles, which are taller, wider, boxier and better handling than sedans and coupes, clearly mean off-road driving. But since most people only drive them on hard surfaces, designers must consider other factors such as ride smoothness, performance, style, luxury amenities and overall comfort. So these big babies are full of compromises. But it's clear that buyers don't care. Sport utes are still the fastest growing segment of the car market. Which brings us to the new 1996 Acura SLX, the heavily equipped, new and improved version of the Isuzu Trooper, the best-selling import utility vehicle of all time. The Trooper is another Isuzu vehicle that Honda Motor acquired and wanted to enter the growing sport faster than it could launch its own. Honda was the first to sign an agreement with Isuzu to transform the Isuzu Rodeo into the Honda Passport. Now, Isuzu has agreed to build the Soldier under the Acura nameplate, but not before retrofitting it with luxury amenities. Which is saying something, because the Soldier is stylish to begin with. Because the SLX is designed to compete with the likes of the Range Rover and the new Lexus LX50, most of these goodies, including all-wheel drive, come as standard, and our $38,000 SLX Premium Test model has an exceptionally good long list. Standard equipment listed on the information panel. Walk-around Acura SLX is 72.2 inches taller than Isaiah Thomas. It is one of the highest fitness equipment on the market. This height is clearly a boon in terms of interior space and driver visibility. But with its relatively narrow width of 72 inches, the SLX isn't as aesthetically pleasing as shorter, more muscular models like the Ford Explorer and the new Nissan Pathfinder. On the other hand, the exterior of the SLX and Trooper is refined, sleek and clean. The front view is more impressive. An impressive grille, muscular front bumper and flared fenders give the SLX and Trooper a go-anywhere look that is the hallmark of its breed. Rear tailgates swing out instead of up or down. Although it's a matter of personal preference, the side-opening design doesn't offer the benefit of weather protection that some other sports equipment pop-up gates offer. Also, the rear window doesn't open, so the entire gate has to be open and open to load even the smallest items. However, the plus is a tailgate with a 70/30th split, which is handy in tight spaces like garages or mall parking lots. Reversing lights illuminate narrow parking spaces and dark corners. And the powerful fog lights came in handy on several evenings when we crossed several railroad tracks in thick Detroit riverside fog. Interior features what the SLX takes from the height aesthetically, it also returns indoors. There was so much headroom that one of our taller test riders was tempted to wear a University of Michigan drum cap, just because he could. If you're one of the 5% who drive the SLX off-road, the cabin has a whopping 7-passenger grab handles, including one in the center console that lets the front seat rider use gravity and really sit down. Hard drive. The panoramic visibility afforded by the height of the SLX is, as the guys say, truly amazing. During the test, we could easily see sedans and even minibuses. The interior luggage is more than enough. The SLX's rear liftgate is 6.3 cubic meters. Foot. Best in class. With the rear seats folded, that number nearly doubles to 90.2 cubic meters. Leg. However, the SLX Premium model has a smaller trunk, 3.7 cubic meters. Featuring seats up, 85.3 cu. Leg assembled. The rear seats are split 60/0 to maximize cargo options. Regarding rear seat passenger comfort, the rear seats look too upright and stiff in the upright position. The only way to recline them is to use the same button used to fold the seats. Like the exterior, the SLX's instrument cluster is beautiful and also well executed. There are no secrets or chasing controls here. The front seats are attractive and comfortably supportive, with dual airbags as standard.